Good morning, good afternoon. We are live for the Instagram training. How are you? I hope everything is good. Finally in Barcelona we have the sun back, so I'm very happy and it's not so hot. So I will wait for you people to come on live and let us know from where you are tuning in. Put hashtag team live if you're live, or if you watch the replay, also put hashtag team replay. And I would love to know if you have any questions, doubts, and just put in the comments and I will get back to you as soon as you post them. So if you watch live, let Nina, hi, thank you very much for joining live. I'm going to wait a couple more seconds to see if anyone else is joining us live to this Instagram training. First of all, I want to say that I love Instagram. I love Instagram. And I would say maybe I prefer Instagram to Facebook because, hi Nina, how are you? Because I'm very visual and creative, and Instagram allows us to be very creative and visual, use a lot of images, and I love it. You know, it's great. So I see we have 3 people live, but I don't see who you are. Let us know who you are, where are you joining from, if you have any questions. I'm going also to see in my phone. Great. So first of all, okay, I'm going to start. I don't know who else is here live, but if you have any question, just let us know. So I'm going to start and tell you that, as I said before, I really, hello, Stasia from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Wow. How is there? How's the weather? What time is it there? And I really love Instagram, and I prefer Instagram rather than Facebook, even if you know, still I use both of them, and I also love Facebook. Instagram, I feel there is a lot of potential that a lot of people are not using. So it's a great place, you know, to market yourself, to market your business, and to connect with your ideal client. First of all, because it's much more easy and faster to grow your audience. For example, in my in my business account for Facebook, I have like 400 followers. And in my Instagram, I have 7,400 followers. So obviously, weather is actually been very rainy. Oh, I'm sorry. And so for, I lost my tooth. So yes, for Instagram, I have 7,400 followers. And it's a great platform to share my content, to, you know, connect with a lot of people and my ideal client all over the world. So if you are not on Instagram, I highly recommend to be on there. If you know, it's not an obligation, but if you vibe with the platform and if you want to give a try, I really highly recommend to use it. Also because on Instagram, you can create promotion of your business all the time. I mean, it's your platform. It's not another Facebook group. You don't have to have a Facebook group. It's not your personal page. Hey, beauty. So you can use your Instagram account to promote yourself all the time because it's your own platform. So your followers the people that are following you are always going to see your content. So it's a great way to really, you know, be visible and be in the face of your ideal client. And then also Instagram as an incredible feature that you cannot see my screen, but when you go in the bio, you can always put a link where I suggest to add a call to action. So right now I'm using Linktree, that is like a free application where you can put different links. So people have to click on the Linktree and then they enter in different page and application, like join my Facebook group, book a call with me, work with me. But if you don't want to use Linktree, I highly suggest to put always a link. And my suggestion would be to put always the link to the thing you want to promote in the moment. So for example, if you are launching a new freebie, put the link of your freebie. If you are launching a new program, put the link of the program so that people can click on it. If you want to promote your Facebook group, put the link of your Facebook group. If you want, hey Tasmin, hey Aisha, beautiful soul, you too. If you want to put the link of your Facebook business page, but always I highly suggest to have like a call to action and the link where people can click and connect further with you. So where they can download your freebie and enter in your email list, where they can connect with you on Facebook, where they can connect with your next offer. You know, always have a link. And in terms of like importance, I will always start with putting, you know, the thing you want to promote. Like if you have a new bootcamp, group program, you know, whatever, what you want to create a call to action for booking a discovery call with you, or, you know, always, I would always put the thing that is most important for you in the moment to promote to your audience. Then, as I was saying the other day around social media, it's very important that you put in your bio, you know, what you do, who you help, and you know, the words that are really important for your ideal client to see and say, oh wow, I want to follow this person, she can help me, she's interesting. So always, you know, have your bio. And honestly, I change my bio like thousands of times because I'm always evolving. But it's also, you know, I always try to maintain a coherence between my Instagram bio and my Facebook bio, so people can see both of them. Let me know if you have any questions so far. Everything is clear. If you have any doubts, just let me know, okay? Then the second element you want to take into consideration is that if you want to have a business account or a personal account. So again, this is up to you. I was working with Grace. She's in the group also on my Instagram, and she suggests me to have like a personal Instagram account, because right now Facebook and Instagram are like promoting the fact that we want to have a real connection, and we want to use more social media to create like, you know, to connect with our friends and to share our lives. So you will be like put more in front of your friends and your people if you have a personal Instagram account. From the other side, I've decided to have my business account, because if you have a business account, I prefer personal, yeah, Aisha, yeah. If you have a business account, you can use it to make ads. You can watch your statistics. So if you go here, I can, well, if you go here, there is a place called Insights, where you can see, you can see all the insights around your followers, where they are from, if the age. I will post some screenshot maybe here in the comments so you can see it. But you can see the age, where they are from, cities, countries, and also, Molly, how are you? Nina, my question is, do you split content, or are you posting the same thing on both? Nina, do you mean Instagram and Facebook? So what I do, it's basically, hey Molly, so good to have you here. So what I do, it's basically to, yes, I use the same content for Facebook and for Instagram, but I try to rotate the content on the platform. That means that maybe one day I create one post for Facebook and I put on Facebook with a picture, and then, or I use the same picture with another piece of content, or I use the same piece of content with another picture, or I just, rotate content and post. Yes, that's what you meant. Yeah, I think that we are afraid to always posting the same things, and that people get annoyed or get bored because they see always the same things on the different platform. But that's not true, because you have to think that we have a very short span of attention, and people are like bombarded by content and stuff all over the time. So it's very likely that maybe they don't see your Facebook post, but they see your post on Instagram. So that's also up to you and up to your strategy. But you can either post the same thing in the same day on Facebook and on Instagram with the same picture and whatever, or you can rotate picture with content, or what I like to do sometimes, it's that Facebook allow you can write a very long post, and on Instagram you just have a shorter space. So sometimes I cut a piece of the content and I put on Instagram, and so the captation is shorter. It depends. I don't have a strict strategy, but I don't create different content for Facebook, different content for Instagram, because it's too time consuming and I don't have the time. I just use the same content and repurpose on both platforms, rotating pictures and piece of content. I hope that this replied to your question, Nina. Let me know if you have any more questions. So I was saying, so it's your choice to have the personal Instagram account or the business. I have the business because I like to see statistics. I like that people can contact me on email, direction. I also like the fact that it's connected with my Facebook. So if some days I want to create some promotion or ads, I can use my Instagram. And that's great, because if you want to, now I'm going to tell you something different, but if some days you want to do Instagram ads or Facebook ads, you want to start collecting, well, Instagram is collecting data for you, like Facebook. So when you use your Instagram business account and when you use your Facebook business page, there is like a system called Facebook Pixel that is collecting data for you around your audience. And it's the same for Instagram. So when you want to create an ads, already Instagram and Facebook are going to place your ads in front of your audience, your the people that have already interact with your page, and that have already put like, or people who have similar interest. So it's great when you want to scale your business and start to create ads. So that's absolutely up to you. Okay, so that's around personal page or business page. Then what I do is I'm sorry, your internet's not good, Aisha. But where are you from? Where are you tuning from, Aisha? What I recommend is to again, also on Instagram as on Facebook, be consistent. So you want to post once a day, or if you don't want to post once a day, maybe once every one day yes and one day no. Or sometimes I post 2 times a day or 3 times a day. It's so London. It's also how is the weather in London? I saw that there is still summer, right? It's also up to you, but it's important again that you are consistent. So if you decide to start your Instagram game, I would suggest you to decide and to be consistent and posting every day to grow your visibility and to grow your audience. Then what I would highly recommend you to do is to there are different strategies. So what I love to do is to use my personal pictures, like a picture of my real life, a picture of my selfie, or picture of me and my husband, or sometimes I put like how do you call it, quotes. I don't use a lot of stock photos. Stock photos are, hey Rosine. So stock photos are very very useful also, but I don't use them as much as my personal picture. But again, it's up to you. There are people who Instagram's feeds are all with stock photos and some photos of them because they want to maintain this very polish and very, a beauty, everything. They want to maintain this very polish and perfect Instagram feed. I personally prefer to put like picture of myself and more real life because I feel I can connect more with my audience and with the people who watch, who see my Instagram. But for example, at the beginning, I was using a lot more stock photos. So what are stock photos? Stock photos are, if you don't know, are free photos that you can post and use in your Instagram. Because remember that if you use, for example, a picture from Pinterest, a picture from someone else, from another account, you always want to give credit to the person and where you take the picture, because it's not your property. So people can, you know, get upset if you use their picture and it's not, you know, you don't give them credit. So for example, if you take a picture from Pinterest, always put, you know, where, who is the picture from, where did you find it, so you are not liable of some legal issue, okay? But there are also free stock photos website. I will put also the link. I can put now the link to you so you can have a look. We have ivorymix.com. We have Unsplash. That is another great website to use. Let me know. Okay, you can see it. Then we have Pixie Stock. That is the website of the amazing Alicia, who is also here in our Facebook community. So those are all pictures that for free that you can use for your Instagram account, and that you don't have to give credit to anyone for using them. So it's a great way to, you know, if you are not traveling the world, and if you don't have like amazing picture to share all the time, you can use this kind of website to put your, you know, to put better pictures in your Instagram feed. Let me know if you can see all of them. So this is all good website and places where you can find free photos. So Ivory Mix and Pixie Stock are more for like stock photos, and Unsplash you can find like a picture of sea, girls, whatever you want to find there, you can find there. So it's a great place to use. And then if you want to put also quotes in your Instagram, that you know, I do not recommend to put all the time a lot of quotes, because it can become a little bit boring for people to see all the time quotes. There are an amazing app that I'm searching for you now, to create the quotes and to create your graphics. So you can use either Canva. I don't know if you know Canva, but it's an amazing free system where you can subscribe for free and create your own graphic, and it's super easy, and they have also the format for Instagram, so it's great. And I also love to use Easel. That is another free website that you can use to create graphics for your Instagram account. So, I mean, if you want to put quotes, again, I would suggest not to, I'm searching for the other app. I would suggest not to put like so many quotes, and most of all, like put, if you can, put original quotes like that you write, and not using quotes all the time from other people, because it's not very original and it's not very interesting to people to see over and over again quotes from other people. And then you want to, you know, what I like to do is make my feed kind of coherent and visual So I would not recommend, I would recommend to post like picture that are with a good light, that are beautiful picture, that, you know, visually, because Instagram, it's very visual, so people see in, when they enter, they immediately see just the, you know, the first view. It's very visual, so you want to put picture that have you know, a good light, that are, you know, good picture. If you don't have like branding photos, ask someone to, you know, take some picture of you, or you do some selfie. But I recommend really to put like good images. And you can use apps that are going to make your picture better, and create like also coherence in terms of colors, light, background. So for example, my branding colors are rose gold, and yeah, rose, pink rose. So I try to maintain always this coherence between all my picture, and I use apps to create, you know, to do my modify my picture. One of that is Visco, that you can download from Apple Store or Android Store. Then I use another one that it's very beautiful, that is called A Color. Sorry. And then you can also use another very good that is called Snapseed. Okay. So all of these are very great app, very easy to use, that you can download in your phone and you can play with them. I mean, I know that sometimes you say, oh my God, if I need also to modify my picture, use the apps. So I honestly love doing it because I'm very creative, and I love, you know, creating photos and modifying them. But you know, it also adds beauty, but it also depends on you. You know, if you prefer to modify the picture, or if you don't. I mean, it's up to you, but these are very easy and quick to use. Alex, and obviously, you know, if you have like a social media manager, you know, you can give all these activities to your social media manager. I don't have right now a social media manager, so I do everything by myself because, you know, I enjoy it, so I do by myself. So we spoke about picture, how to modify picture, graphics, account. Now I want to speak with you about hashtag. So as I said in my invitation, hashtags are very important, and I saw a lot of people that don't use hashtag in your Instagram, or they are using them not correctly. So my first recommendation would be to alternate hashtag in every publication you do, because now if you use always the same hashtag over and over and over again, Instagram is seeing you as like a fake account or like a bot, and they are going to shadow ban your account. that means that people are not going to see your account as much as you want. Yes, so interested in the hashtag advice. Yes, so you know, always every post you do, alternate every day the hashtag, and don't use always the same. And then what you want to do is also put the hashtag not in the caption, but in the comments. So maybe what you can do is like put a couple of hashtags in the caption and then 28 hashtags in your comment. You can use until 30 hashtags for every publication. And you know, sometimes I use 30, sometimes I use 20, sometimes I'm also, you know, again, everything it's also testing and tweaking and changing. So I'm trying some days to not put hashtag at all. I'm trying some days to put 30 hashtag. I'm trying some days to put 20 hashtag. So it really also seeing how it works for you. So it's not like I'm not saying it's a proven strategy, use this strategy, but what I'm sure is that do not use over and over and over again the same hashtag, because Instagram is going to shadow ban your account. So you are not going to be visible anymore to your clients. And then what I love to do is go and follow people that are my competitors, like, you know, business coaches or mentors that I admire, that are my competitors and that I like. And I study the type of hashtag they use, how they use them, how they alternate. And I also see in which publication their ideal client react more. So this is a great way to study your market and to understand your ideal client, what she likes, what she doesn't like, how she reacts, what kind of hashtag she's more engaged with, what kind of publication she's more engaged with. So you can either decide to start following your competitors, or you can also start following hashtags. So if you find an hashtag that it's really, you know, great for you, you can decide to follow this hashtag. And then I would alternate, like, you know, if you are doing a publication more around health, if you are an health coach, or if you are doing a publication around style, you know, if you are whatever stylist, use the hashtag that are related to your market, you know. So for example, let me check for life coaches, for example, you can use like be mindful, personal growth, life coaching, life coach, self-development, live your dream, transformational coach. There are different. For girl bosses, you can use, you know, go-getters, women in business, boss babe, small business, gold digger, community over competition. So there are plenty. Thank you, Rosine. There are plenty. I'm happy that is valuable. There are plenty of hashtags that you can use and that you can alternate. And I also use an application, an app sometimes, but the hashtag they gave you are not so good. That it's called Hashtagger. So when you use this application, you enter, and basically, for example, you put the hashtag, enter hashtag that you want, for example, wisdom. that you want to find. And she gave you a lot of different hashtags that you can select, the one you like, and then you do copy. And it copies the hashtag directly in your clipboard, and then you can copy and paste the hashtag in your Instagram post. So there are the different options that you can use. So either follow hashtag, check your competitors, see what they are doing, see the hashtag they are using, and start using the same hashtag. Use this application Hashtagger, and see also what's best work for your account, and where you have more engagement, and where you are putting in front of your ideal client. But I highly recommend to have like a notes in your phone, because I always post on Instagram from my phone. So a note thing in your phone, or you can use Trello if you like Trello, and copy and paste your hashtag, the ones that you like and that you most use. So you can just, enter in Trello, copy the hashtag and paste on Instagram. So you don't want to stay all day, typing hashtag in your Instagram, because it's so time consuming. Samantha, how are you? So it's so time consuming that you don't want to. Alexandra, so awesome. I'm chopping veggies, so I'm not commented, but I love it. Yeah, amazing. So you don't want to copy and paste all the time your hashtag. So, spend some time to research hashtag, to research, hi babe, how are you? So spend some time to research hashtag, to research your ideal market, and use this hashtag. Then always, regarding your ideal market and hashtag, what you can do is to grow your account is, as soon as you have found your competitors, and you have seen the people that like their post, comment, it's most probably that they can be also your ideal client. So what you want to do is enter in the profile of the people that are commenting and following your competitors. Let me know if it's clear. If not, I can repeat. You can enter in the profile of the people that are following your competitors, and start liking and commenting their own post. Okay, so that you start being visible in the face of your ideal client, and you start to interact with them in their account. So they start seeing you, and maybe they start stalking your profile and see what you are up to, and they can become clients of you. So I would suggest really take 20 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day to do this research project. So go in the profile of your competitors, the ones that you really vibe with, that have like a big, huge following. That would be awesome. And start seeing people that comments, likes, entering their profile, connecting with these people, commenting in their Instagram. And you can also send them, a DM saying, I really like your profile. Tell me more about you. You want to connect with these people like a human being, and not sending, obviously, oh my God, do you want to be my client? Or this is my offer. No, you want to connect with these people like a real human being. but it's a great way also to grow your account and find clients, because at the end of the day, what we want to do with, if we are business owners, what we want to do with social media is to grow our business and to find clients on social media. So that's a great way to find clients. I'm going to drink. Let me know if it's clear and if you have any question. Samantha here, she has a great Instagram and a great Facebook. And Alex also, Rosine, so happy to have you all here. So let me know if you have any questions around hashtag, profile, posting, whatever. Now I'm going to speak to you about Instagram stories. So Instagram stories are awesome. I love them, and right now I assure you, because I have a friend that is working for ASOS, that is a big fashion multinational company, and in the marketing, and he told me that now people. Samantha, have you ever run into someone in person who liked your page? No, never. That would be great. So I was saying, I have this friend, and he told me that right now people are much more likely to see your stories than to see your posts. So if you want to really step up your game on Instagram, you want to start using Instagram stories. And Instagram stories is a great way because, again, you can use Instagram story to connect with people. You can ask questions to your audience. You can promote your stuff and your business and your offer in the Instagram stories. And also you can show a lot of behind the scene of your life, so people can start to like and trust and know you better, and can start to connect. Yes, you have heard that, yeah, Rosine, yeah. You can start to connect much more with your either client, because they can start seeing your life behind the scene, what you're up to, where are you going, and also, if you want to share a picture of your cat or if your dog, it's better to do on the Instagram stories than in your feed, because we want your feed to stay as clean and as polished and as creative and beautiful as possible. And we want your Instagram stories. Anna, hey girl, how are you? And we want your Instagram stories to be more, a way to engage and show your real life and behind the scene. So, for example, I love to use to post. Well, I love to use to, put like client testimonials, write my new offers, put a call to action to people, speak about my new mastermind programs that I'm going to launch at the end of September. I will speak about that later. But hey, good to see you. Yeah, Anna, I can imagine 8 years old and very active 2 years old, that they are very intense. Rosine also, she's a mom, so she knows that there are babies are very. Okay, Anna says, I've never made an Instagram story. How do you do it, and what do you post? So I'm when you are in the Instagram page, you have here like an image of picture. You click here, and then you have different options. You have type, where you can write, you know, things like on Facebook. Then you can do a live video. Then you can do a normal video. You can do like a boomerang, that is a video with this effect. There are different options. So you can either, you know, type something. You can do a live, like now I could do like a live in the same time I'm doing on my Facebook page. You can do a normal video, like filming something, or you can also take from your roll, from your camera roll, and take the picture and upload in your Instagram story. Hi, Tamara from Croatia. Rosine is eating. Yeah, Robin, hi. You all have babies, so I can imagine it's not easy. So you can use different kind of option and alternate different kind of options. But most of all, I would say that you can use the stories really to, you know, share. So Anna said, I've had one Instagram account for 4 years and met a lot of friends. I canceled my account and now I have a new account, and it was a mix of my own events, testimonials, own picture and quotes. Now my new Instagram is just focused on sharing quotes. Anna, if you want to put like the link of your Instagram so I can have a look, but as I was saying before, I would not recommend to use like only quotes, because it's not very interactive for people and very interesting. So I would do better with a mix of events, testimonial, quotes, and pictures. So Instagram stories are great, and you know, you can do like a live video. You can create like you see, you can do boomerang. So it's they create this kind of effect where the picture is moving. You can use like a normal. You can upload a picture from your camera roll. You can type things. But you know, there is. I would love to go more in depth, but I'm sorry that you cannot see very well my screen. But for example, if you want to type, you can type something. You see, I'm typing, and then you use this button here, and you can have different kind of visual. So you have the neon, you have the typewriter, you have strong, you have modern, you have you know, different kind of option, and you can also change the color of your background from here. So for example, here you have the pink, you have the black, the white, whatever. Then you can add locations, you can add gifts, you can add yes, Anna, Instagram story sounds like a lot of fun. They are a lot of fun. And you can add exactly a pool, so asking, thanks Rosine, so asking questions to your audience. You can also ask direct questions, so tell me what I have to eat today, or tell me a song I should listen, or tell me your advice on health. you know, so you can connect more and more with your people, with your ideal clients, and create that. You can add emoji. You know, there are a lot of options, and you can spend a day, you know, having fun with that. And something I don't know if you already know, but that I would highly recommend also for Instagram stories is to add hashtag in your Instagram stories. So what you want to do, so you have this, okay, you're typing, and then you also want to add hashtag. So you can either add an hashtag here and say, I don't know, empowerment in Spanish. And then what I like to do is to go on my Trello board, copy the hashtag, paste in here. So for example, I'm going to show you. So I enter in my Trello. I have a thing called hashtag. I copy. I copy my hashtag, and then I enter in my Instagram and I paste them here. Then you want to use the classic, so you don't want people to see that you have put all these hashtags, because hashtag on Instagram stories are, again, a great way to be in front of people that are not already following you. So for example, the other day, I put an hashtag called journaling, and I enter in the story of the hashtag journaling, and I have like 1,000 people seeing my story. Then normally I have like 200, you know? So then you don't want people to see the hashtag, so you are going to make them small and small and small and small, and then you can put like a emoji, so people you hide the hashtag behind the emoji. Let me know if it's clear. I should probably, you know, share my screen, like doing better, but you know, to do like free training, that's the only way I can do. But you know, you just copy, paste the hashtag, you make them small, so no one can see them, and you hide them behind emoji or a thing. And so you want to add hashtag and you want to add location. So always put the two of them, hashtag and location, on your Instagram stories, because this will be easier for your ideal clients to find you, and to be not only for your other clients, but to be put in front of yes, it's clear. Thank you, Rosine, legend. So these are all information that took me months and you know, to study, and I paid for it. So I'm sharing with you for free because you are my amazing community, and I want to, you know, step up also your Instagram game, because I love Instagram, and you know, I want to help you with that. Tamara, thank you. So you already knew about the hashtag, yes? And then what you do is you do send, and you share on your Instagram story. I'm not doing it now because the story it's not very good. So you share. And the good thing is that you can then share the same story, the same thing. Okay, what location do you use? Do you put your city in your story? Yeah. So I was finished that. So what you can do, you can use the same story. you have done for your Instagram and repurpose the same thing on your Facebook stories, because we also have Facebook stories that are here, ad stories. So I just, create my story on Facebook and on Instagram, and then I share the same things on Facebook. So I normally use Barcelona when I'm Barcelona. If I am, wherever I am, I share the location where I am. Sometimes I like to use also other locations, like I try to use London, New York, Los Angeles, to see if oh, sorry, someone is calling me, to see if I can be put in front of more international audience. So it depends. I test and tweak all over again. And sometimes I also use not only the city, but if I am in a restaurant, sorry, because I have a call with my PR girl, I just tell you to give me 5 minutes. And if you have like sometimes, yes, Alex, even if I'm not in LA or New York City, I don't care, I put it so people can see, maybe I've been put in front of different audience. And also sometimes I really like to put, if I am in a restaurant or somewhere, if I am in a restaurant somewhere, I use the location of the restaurant. So people, the people that see the story of the restaurant also see my story. So again, I have more possibility to be in front of different people. So how long do you recommend spending on social media each day? Again, it depends. It depends on your schedule, how is your day. I know that you are, pretty busy if you are a mom. So I would recommend to always use social media intentionally. Use social media. Thank you, Rosine. Bye. Use social media intentionally. So enter on social media, post your things, interact with your tribe, do a live video, and create connection, and then go out. I will always use social media to, every day to connect with your audience, share your value, and create your content. And I would recommend not to spend more than 1 hour doing all the things, like, obviously today, for example, I spent 1 hour doing this live training for you. And this is another thing. And then maybe I would spend another hour today to create my Instagram stories, to create a post, to interact with people. So it really, I have a very flexible schedule because I don't have other jobs, I don't have kids. So that's what I do, but it depends again. So I really hope that it was super helpful. I know it's a lot of information to take, and it's very condensed in 1 hour. Those are normally things I go through with my clients in much more, timings and details. And as I was saying at the beginning, I'm going to launch at the end of September, a small mastermind group program for 8 weeks for 10 women to really step up in their business game, attract the right client, having people DM and PM them directly in their inbox to work with them, craft your message, share messages from your soul, and connect with people. We will be going through, strategy, soulful strategy, social media strategies, sales, client creation, everything to really create more clients and more income, and doing it from your soul and from a place of alignment, and being a partner, as I like to say, with the universe, and learning how to leverage universal laws to attract your ideal clients, and to work less and having more fun and enjoy more life. And that's what is happening over and over again for me, for my clients. The more they do this work, the more they have people messaging them in their inbox, I'm so attracted with you, I want to work with you, tell me more. And this is from people who didn't have anyone reaching out to them in the past year or 6 months. So as I like to say, this shit work, and it works for me over and over again. It is how I create my 5-figure months. It is how I never ever reach out directly to a client to work with me. I always have my clients messaging me saying, hey, I like you, I like your vibe, I like your energy, I want to work with you, tell me more. So that's what I want to for you. That's what I will going to teach you in this small, intimate, high touch mastermind, 8 weeks, 10 women. And it will be very low investment, and because it's the first time I'm going to run it, and it's like half of my normal one-on-one price, because also I want to work with more people and impact more people and spread my work more and more in the world. So if it's something that you are interested, let me know, message me. We can talk about it and see if it's a good fit. And this is for people who already have a business, who already are kind of established, know who is the ideal client, who already know. Have an online presence. Is not for you to build from ground zero your business, because I don't believe that you can do it in 8 weeks. But it's for people that maybe are in business since 6 months, 1 year, but they are not seeing the results they want to see in their business. They are not attracting clients. They are not making the money they want to make. So I will share also shortly the sales page, but this is the first time I'm announcing it here. And then after this small mastermind, I'm going to do also another more bigger mastermind with my Beats Bestie Kelsey, and where we are going to mix both our capabilities to serve you at the best. And this will be a longer container for people also who are not already in business and they want to establish their business online. So let me know if you have any question, any doubts. I'm so happy to be here and be sharing with you all this knowledge. And I speak with you very soon. Bye.